Hello, I'm Jennifer Johnson, and this is my Bulldog story. I grew up in Casper, Wyoming, of all places. It's not a little town, about 55,000 people. And that meant that we lived near the mountains, which is where I spent a lot of my time. The first job that I had was working at a Claire's store at the mall. And I was okay. You know, I was really good at sorting things, but they put me in charge of piercing ears. And one day I had to pierce the ears on a brand new baby, and she moved and it pierced the wrong spot, and I cried, and that was the end. I never did it again. At Ferris, my teaching responsibilities are primarily in the physical geography realm. So I teach the physical geography lab science. I teach weather and climate, which is a science without a lab, which makes it very popular. I teach National Parks of the World, which is an upper level course, and I also coordinate geography education. One of my favorite memories from teaching here at Ferris so far happened a while back now, and it was a young lady who was in my classroom who wasn't doing very well, and she claimed that she just wasn't good at science. And I could see that her mindset was really getting in the way of things for her. So I had her come into my office and we talked about a couple of things, and I tried a different strategy when it was time for her to take the test. And I'll be darned if she didn't have a B+. And she was so excited, and she ended up with a really good grade at the end of the semester, and I graded her test right at the end and gave it right back to her and told her what her final grade was, and she just started crying and she gave me the biggest hug. And I saw her a couple years later at commencement, and she came running up to me and gave me a big hug, and I just said, you gotta promise me that you're never gonna tell yourself that you're bad at something again. You know, just give it your best. You can do it. And just to see that success happen was one of those fulfilling moments that just makes all the hard stuff worth it. I loved collecting rocks. I loved being outside. I was always outside whenever I could be. I loved camping, and I think I had a passion for it from a pretty early age. When I was in 9th grade, I got picked to go to a place called the Teton School of Science, which was a little place outside of Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I picked 18 girls from the state to go spend a week up there in October. And I spent a week basically being a geographer. It wasn't until I got to college that somebody told me that was geography. But we were outside, we made trail maps, we studied ecosystems, we studied the rivers, and I just thought, if this is something I can do with my life, then this is what I want. I am always just looking for the next big fun thing to bring to my classroom. So right now, I am working on bringing Minecraft, of all things, into my physical geography room. And that, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. As you might know, it's a virtual world video game. And I'm working with the Faculty Center for Teaching and Learning to see if we can't get our physical geography students to build a world in Minecraft that will teach middle schoolers about the concepts they're learning. I think Ferris is a great place to work. I think Ferris is a great place to be a student. But you have to take advantage of those things. There are a lot of teachers out there, like me, who want to get to know our students, and we want to help you. So don't be afraid to knock on our door. Come see me, come see any of your teachers. We're here to help. You know, just take advantage of it.